my high friends, and we too stoned to pay attention. I mean, really, it's same me, it's old me, you know, same shit. I've been on the low key grinding, on the low key shining, trying to keep to myself, but you bring me out every time again. Damn Gina, them jeans, they must be uptight, mama.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Jax, or Jax Plays The Sims, and I'm so happy you're here because today we are officially starting my brand new Let's Play series, In Between, and I could not be more excited because I have been dying to play rotationally, and I thought it would be really fun to do it with two sisters who are trying to build a life in the city. So the first two episodes are going to focus on each sister individually, and today we are starting with the beautiful Cleo Valdés, better known as Cleo. Cleo is a glamorous, ambitious, and charismatic sim who's always been fascinated by how people and relationships work, which is why she graduated with a degree in psychology. She comes from a Dominican family and is the oldest of two sisters. She's always been really close to her younger sister, Imani, but her relationship with her parents has always been a little bit more complicated, which has definitely shaped the way that she sees love. So she just moved to the city because she landed a job at a high-end matchmaking firm called Union & Co. And I'm just so excited to play with the matchmaker career. I literally can't wait. But our girl has always been fascinated by the way people love, why some relationships work and why others fall apart, and why sometimes we choose the wrong person, just like she feels she did in her last relationship, which ended a while ago, but ever since then, she has been a little bit more cautious when it comes to love. But let's take a look at her Simology panel because there's still a lot for y'all to know about our girl Cleo. So these are Cleo's main traits. She is glamorous, a seducer, so that means that she's often flirty and loves getting her way when it comes to romance. She's ambitious and already thinking about her first promotion at Union & Co. She does have the disorganized attachment type, which is another way of saying that she is anxious avoidant, which means that she loves love, she wants to be in love, but when things start to get too serious, too close, and she has to be vulnerable, that's when she starts to pull away because it scares her, and that is why she is indifferent to being romantically exclusive. She's just not ready for commitment. She's scared of it. She'd just rather have fun and not risk getting her heart broken. But she is gregarious, which just means she's very charismatic, can build friendships easily. When it comes to her friends, she's very loyal, ride or die. She does not play when it comes to her friends or her sister, okay? She is observant, which is going to really help her in her career as a matchmaker. She got this trait because of her psychology degree. And when it comes to love, she is a spicy lover, okay? She loves to flirt, y'all, and she knows how to get her way. She is on birth control because we do not want a child, and our girl is still grieving her first and last relationship. Last as in most recent, not last like forever. We don't know what is going to happen for our girl Cleo. But yes, she tries to come off like she's super confident in terms of like, I'm over it, but she's not. We'll get more into that a little bit later. Let's talk about her relationship preferences. She is into men, and the only things that trigger jealousy are physical romance and woohoo. She loves to have a flirt, and so she's not triggered if someone that she's seeing is also having a flirt, because why not? It's fun. And last thing I want to look at are her milestones, because we need to talk about her ex and her relationship with him. So his name was Jordan Reed, and he was another student at Rochester, just a year older than her. And my girl fell hard, okay, because he was her first everything. But sadly, he graduated first, moved away for a new opportunity, and the distance took a toll on their relationship. My girl Cleo did what she does best. She pulled away, and the relationship ended. So that's kind of that on her ex Jordan. But I will say she is seeing someone else casually. My girl has needs. So she's just enjoying dating right now. That's all I'll say on that. But the last thing I'll say about Cleo's relationship with Jordan is that they do have sentiments with each other. Cleo feels bitter about the breakup. She has some resentment towards Jordan because it feels like their relationship ending is his fault. And then Jordan is deeply wounded because he is hurt that Cleo pulled away, and it felt to him like she didn't try to make the relationship work. But little does he know that Cleo was dealing with her own shit. And now you guys know who Cleo is, or as much as I want you to know. You know enough, and I think it's time for a tour of her beautiful apartment. And yes, that's the guy that she's seeing, but we'll learn more about him later. Okay, so my girl Cleo is very glamorous, and so she lives in uptown San Myshuno. She just loves the finer things in life and moved into a luxury apartment. She is on the top floor, and honestly, it is stunning. This is what her entryway area looks like. We just have a place for her to set her stuff down when she comes in. And then next to that, we have another little table for her to put some things down, her keys, her wallet, her purse, and of course, a picture of her and her sister, which is just so cute. It's when they were in Brightchester together. I'm obsessed. But beyond that, we have the rest of the apartment. It's an open layout. So we have her dining table here. And honestly, I'm obsessed with how this turned out. It looks so good. This is what her kitchen is looking like. It is stunning. We have our bar cart. My girl loves a glass of wine. She loves a martini. We just love a drink. This is what her living area looks like. Guess her favorite color, y'all. Just guess. But it is so beautiful. It's minimal, but she of course incorporated her favorite color. And behind the kitchen is the master bedroom, and it turned out so beautifully. I love her apartment. I'm really excited to play in here. We have her vanity. She loves getting ready in the morning. She likes to look put together, so she's always getting her hair done. So this is her bedroom, and she loves spending money. She loves shopping. So this is our closet. She needed a nice, spacious closet for all of her clothes. And so that's what her bedroom is looking like. If we come back out to the hallway, we have our in-unit washer and dryer. You can't have a luxury apartment without in-unit washer dryer. And then next to that is her bathroom. And this is what it's looking like. It's very simple, y'all, but it's a bathroom. We have a shower and it's cute. No bathtub in here though, but there is a second bedroom and it is unfinished. She just put up her desk and her office chair because she wanted to get work done. We have some other moving boxes here. She wanted to turn this into a guest bedroom, but then she was like, I need an office. So I don't know. She hasn't decided what she's going to do, which is why it's just a desk and a chair here, basically, and a plant. But it's a work in progress. There is a bathroom as well. So it could be a second bedroom. It could be a home office if she ever brings clients here. She just hasn't decided. But that is her apartment. That was the quickest apartment tour I've ever done. I also forgot, I was so excited to do the apartment tour. I forgot to tell you her aspiration. She is or wants to be a friend of the world. So that just means that she wants to make and keep as many friends as she can. And I also forgot to tell you a little bit more about her career. I did say she was in the matchmaking career, but I didn't tell y'all that she is a romantic health specialist. So we are at level 7 in the romance consultant career. And that means that she is an expert counselor dedicated to enhancing clients' well-being, contentment, and romantic relationships. And of course, I told you she's ambitious. So we're already thinking about what we need to do to get promoted. Her first day of work is tomorrow. And I'll tell you a little bit more about something else that I want her to do in order to get promoted. But since her first day of work is tomorrow, that leads me to the plan for today. So it is Monday. Her first day is until tomorrow. Our girl likes to look put together. I've said that before. I'll say it again, and you guys will notice it throughout this series. So we are going to the salon to get our hair done. It's time for a change. And we're also going to go shopping. We need an outfit for our first day of work. So that is the plan for her Monday. And then tomorrow we will be heading to work with our girl. girl, Cleo. And I'm just so excited. So before I have Cleo head out for the day, I do want her to place an order for delivery. So we are going to be ordering some meals for the week. And I don't want to say that Cleo dislikes cooking or hates it, because I love watching my Sims cook way too much, and she will definitely be cooking at some point in the series. But what I will say is that she is a woman of convenience, just like me, and if she doesn't have to cook, why would she? So we're gonna be ordering some healthy food for delivery, okay? I do the same thing in real life, except Cleo is gonna order breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I only order dinner. So I just have to worry about my breakfast and my lunch. I don't love cooking. I don't hate it, but I just don't love it. And I'd rather not, just like Cleo. But we're going to get her some breakfast, some lunch, and we'll do some salad. I did some soup as well. I saw a vegetable salad over here, so we're going to order that. I'll get her some steak for dinner, as well as maybe this meat stew and some salmon. And I also wanted her to order a couple of smoothies, because that's just like an easy thing to grab. And that's the thing that she needs for today, because she also hasn't eaten anything today. And then we'll do some snacks. Let's be a little tropical and get some pineapple as well. But we'll go ahead and order that. But yeah, she hasn't had food. She's not that hungry, but she could use a little something. And then after she places her order, I'm gonna have her actually chat with her friend Simone. Simone is her friend who owns a salon, and she's gonna be the woman doing Cleo's hair today. So we are going to call her up and just let her know that we'll be heading her way soon. I also just realized that I actually have to send my number to all of these Sims in Cleo's life. Everyone except for Jordan, because he's blocked. But I downloaded a mod that requires your Sims to actively give out their number, so they get to pick and choose who has access to them. And I love that. It's so realistic, because just because I know you doesn't necessarily mean that you would have my phone number. But now I just have to remember to actually give out her phone number, or else we're not going to be getting any phone calls. So I'm going to do that later for sure. But she is chatting with her friend. Her favorite talk show is on, so I'm gonna have her watch this while she enjoys her coffee after she gets off the phone with Simone. And then hopefully our food gets here soon so that we can head out. But while she's on the phone and while she does this, we can quickly look at her buffs. So she is feeling fearless right now. She went to counseling yesterday, so she has this buff that says processing emotions from grief counseling. Cleo has a lot to consider. Grief counseling may be a great way to process emotions. However, time will tell how much more of this she can take. So she's doing the work, she's trying, but it's taking time. She is extremely excited about her first job, her job at Union & Co. And so she cannot wait for her first day of work tomorrow. And honestly, I can't wait either. I'm so excited. And she just finished her coffee, so she has that caffeine buzz. But all of these are just that she's feeling good. She's happy. She loves her apartment. The furniture in her apartment is expensive, okay? She loves the finer things in life, y'all. But let me have her wash this up. Girl, what is going on? It's definitely the grief talking. Also, I just realized I didn't turn on my headline effects, but I am going to turn it on. It'll probably be on once we get to the salon. But our food is here, so we're going to go ahead and accept the delivery. I'm crying, not Jeremiah delivering our food. Oh my God, in another life, he was a delivery man. Why is he going downstairs? This is my pet peeve. So I too, like I said, order food for delivery, and sometimes they leave my food in the lobby and they don't put it in the fridge that's in the mailroom, and it pisses me off because it's like, what if I'm not home? Like, they put ice in the bag, but it's just still not enough. There's a fridge. Use it. Whatever. But we're gonna go ahead and unload the delivery bag, and then let me have her just grab her banana smoothie. We'll just enjoy that really quickly, and then we can head out. Girl, not in front of the fridge. Why don't you grab a seat? All right, y'all, I'm gonna have my girl Cleo finish her smoothie, and I will be meeting you guys at the salon. So before we get our hair done, I just want to introduce you to Simone Carter, the owner of Amora Beauty. Cleo met her last year when she was visiting Imani here in San Myshuno. And of course, our girl had to get her hair done. So Imani brought her to the salon and Simone and her hit it off. So we're so excited to be back in the city because that means we get to deepen our friendship with Simone. Also, before I forget, Simone is a fake friend. So I don't know if that'll stir up any drama throughout this series, but we will see. So because it's been a while since we last saw Simone, I definitely want to give them some time to catch up. Maybe, wait, stop. They're so cute. Reunited and already taking selfies. I love it. They're clearly very excited to see each other, but they're just yapping about the last time they saw each other. Not another selfie. I'm dead. When the first one doesn't turn out right, we have to circle back and do it again. But yeah, we want to see how Simone has been doing. Let's ask about her day. I did see an option to announce separation, and last time Cleo was in the city, she did have a man, and so we're gonna tell her that we broke up with our boyfriend. Yeah, it didn't work out. Long distance was just not for us, and it's really unfortunate. What are we doing? No, we're not getting a hand massage yet, but I want to finish this conversation with our girl. We didn't even tell her why we're here. Let me have her actually just talk about her family. So Cleo being back in the city, I'm dead. Announcing her separation has her thinking about her ex. I'm crying. But we are going to talk about our family. You know, being back in the city means that we are closer to our sister, and we are very, very excited. She realized that she needs a better view of Simone when she's talking to her. That's more appropriate. Yes, girls, I love it. Yes, let's catch up. Let's I want her to tell her about her job. And I know it says tell about promotion, but we are actually just telling her about our new job and how we're going to be working at this matchmaking agency. We're very excited, and that is actually why we're here today, because last time Simone did our hair, she did such a great job, and so we know that she can help us achieve our inspiration. So we're just showing her some pictures. We're trying to give professional baddie, and Simone's like, girl, I got you, all right? I can do that for you. But I saw something pop up over here. What was it? Putting on a brave face is admirable. However, these days Cleo is feeling her mask slip more and more, spiraling into the blues. No! Oh my god. This is annoying. Sims with this grief type frequently experience sad emotions and are prone to gloomy interactions. It's because we told Simone about how long distance didn't work and now she's thinking about her ex. I cannot, girl. We need to get over this. Seriously. I'm going to have her talk to her therapist because I can't. I know what'll fix this. We are going to go ahead. We're going to ask for a hand massage. Our girl was trying to get a hand massage before, and I know we are here to get our hair done, but guys, listen to my vision, okay? Cleo gets her hair washed, okay? Simone washes her hair. She does some rollers in our girl's hair, and then she gives her a little hand massage while our girl sits under the dryer. Just look at this. I'm sorry. Is this not a vibe? Pretend she's sitting under the dryer. Like, I love it. I'm obsessed, okay? Because we want to really enjoy our time here at the salon. We're not just going to go straight to the styling chair. You know, she washed our hair. She did some rollers. And now we're getting a little hand massage while our hair dries, okay? I love this for Cleo. This is just what she needs. And we are here not only to look good and, well, leave looking good. She looked good when she came in. Who am I kidding? But we are here because we want to leave looking good and feeling good. And I know this hand massage is definitely gonna help our girl feel good. I love this for her. She looks so pretty already. I cannot. A brief moment of pain for long-lasting pleasure. That's what this is. It took me a while to come up with that, but I thought it. All right, it looks like our girl Simone is done with this hand massage. Our hair is fully dry, so we are gonna go ahead and ask for a hairstyle. I'm so excited for you guys to see the hair I chose. Our girl Cleo is gonna look so good, and we paid in advance because we trust Simone to get the job done, okay? I'm dead at the other stylist just watching TV. It's a slow day here at the salon. I don't know why, because Simone knows what she's doing, so I feel like it should be full, but it is what it is. That means that Simone can take her time with us and really do her thing today. But I saw we got a buff from the hand massage. Pampered paws, palm, digits, knuckles, they're all feeling good. Love it for her. And we have this one, glamorous makeup from our glamorous trait. Makeup goes well with glamour. Look at my beautiful face. Wait, that is so cute. So I guess when a glamorous sim sits in the styling chair, they get a confident moodlet. And I love that. Not only does our girl love looking good, it makes her feel good. So this will be really nice whenever she just needs to feel like her best self, feel confident. We'll definitely have to get our hair done or our makeup done because we know that it immediately boosts her mood. And if that's not real life, I don't know what is, because when I look good, I genuinely feel good. So love this for her. But I'm gonna let Simone do her thing, finish styling Cleo's hair, and I'll catch up with you guys in a bit because I do have to go into class. Y'all, as soon as my girl saw herself in the mirror, she was like, I need to hug you because thank you. I look so good. And she does. Like, Simone ate. She ate, okay? Finger tap. She ate. So let me just have her. I definitely want her to take a selfie, and we are going to be tipping our girl Simone, but let's show our appreciation. We are just so thankful. This hairstyle turned out better than we imagined. My girl looks honestly so amazing. Let me have her send her a tip before we forget. We're gonna go ahead and transfer some money. It looks like they're gonna take another picture together, but let me transfer some money to Simone. And I think we paid $340 for the service, so I think we'll do a $200 tip. Submit. Perfect. And they're gonna take a selfie, but maybe we should do a real selfie so I can keep it. Let's take a photo with Simone. Stop, they look so beautiful. And I love that the first pose was the perfect pose. Like, do I need other pictures? I don't think I do. They look stunning. Stop it. I love it. I'm obsessed with them. And I think we got a buff from that gorgeous selfie from taking a picture together. Cleo just took a selfie with the sim and they are cutie pies. They really are. And before I forget, we need to take a mirror selfie because we look so good. And I don't know, should we send one to the guy that she's dating? Should we send him a picture? Look at my Shayla. I can't. She is so stunning. Ooh, this one eats. Yes, I am obsessed. Let's do a close-up. That'll be the last one. All right, she's gonna upload that to Simstagram. And honestly, I'm tempted to send the guy she's dating a flirty selfie. So we're just gonna do it, see if he says anything back. And I don't know if he will because I need to share her phone number. Ooh, this one's cute. I love it. But I feel like he would like a close-up. He likes her lips. I'm sorry. Okay, we're just gonna send that one. I can't believe I just screamed into my mic, but I just, sometimes I catch myself off guard. Oh my God, I can't. All right, she's sending that flirty selfie. I love it. Oh, he did say something. Oh, I didn't realize how much I needed this picture, period. I love to see it. And before I forget, we're going to go ahead and exchange phone numbers with Simone. We definitely want her to have our number and we want her number so we can keep in touch and definitely spend some time together now that Cleo has moved to the city. Perfect. Cool. Here you go. Now we can keep in touch. Love it. I don't know what this is. She is having an emotional outburst. Girl, why? Why? I'm looking at her buffs to try and figure out why she's having an outburst, and it says emotional whirlwind. Cleo is feeling quite emotional. It's a good thing her partner can handle all of her big emotions, right? I wonder if this is from, yes, it is from her attachment style. She has the disorganized attachment style, and one of the interactions is emotional outburst. I don't know if it's because Nathaniel replied to her text message, then now she's thinking about him. And so she had an outburst because Simone is not your partner, girl. So I don't know why you did that with her. Anyways, my girl is honestly fine. She's just a drama queen sometimes, okay? But it is time for us to go shopping. We've spent more than enough time at the salon. We just need to pick out an outfit for our first day of work tomorrow and we'll be all set. So I will see you guys at our next stop. So we've made it to our next destination and we are ready to do what my girl Cleo does best, and that is spend money. So first order of business is a handbag. My girl dreams of owning one of these handbags. This one is so stunning. I'm obsessed, but clearly not in our budget. She does have money in her savings, but though she loves to spend, is a smart spender. And she loves this more affordable brand, Gigi. She owns one. She has one on her shoulder right now, but I'm thinking she needs a bigger one for work. And I think I saw, yes, upstairs, there's this beautiful white one. And I feel like white goes with everything. So I'm going to have her come upstairs and buy this white one. I do say her favorite colors are black, white, and red, but I don't love this shade of red. If not, I would have bought this one because it would have been a nice pop of color when she wears more neutral outfits. So hopefully one day I can find a nice red bag for my girl. But let's head back downstairs. I also really like this Coach bag and I like this one with the cherries, but I feel like this would be a good fit for her sister. I'm gonna have her buy this black Coach bag as well. And it looks like there's more shoppers coming in. Wait, not our sister's boyfriend here. I'm like, should we say hi? Is he shopping for our sister? We could help him. Let's maybe say hi. Let's do friendly. Let's ask about his day or something. But yeah, this is our sister's boyfriend. Maybe he's over here shopping for a gift. He's depressed. Oh, he must be going through something. But I don't want to reveal too much. I feel like that's Imani's story. But yeah, he's depressed. So you'll learn a little bit more about that next time. We'll let him do his thing. Maybe we'll take a selfie and send it to her sister or something. I feel like that would be cute. Like, hey, look who I ran into. Let's do that. And then we're going to keep minding our business. If he needs help, he'll ask us. But we're gonna send a selfie to her sister and tell her that we ran into her man. He's in a bad mood, so we're not gonna talk to him. Not them gossiping. But now that we bought some bags, we're gonna try on some outfits. That's why we're here. We have to remember our purpose. I really love this dress. I love how it looks on Cleo. And you know, before coming here, I already knew what my girl was wearing for her first day of work, and it is this dress. We are definitely buying this outfit. So let's go ahead and purchase that. I want to try on this blazer dress as well. That looks really cute. Wait, our friend is here. Hey, Jasmine. Not all our friends here. I love them. But this is kind of short for work, so maybe not. Oh, she's going to go say hi to Jasmine. Let's say hi to her. Okay, are they gossiping? Oh, she's complaining about something. I'm dead. Jasmine's always complaining about something. But let's hug her. Hello. She loves this dress so much, she did not take it off. I'm crying. Come on, Cleo. Oh, we love her. I'll do a more official introduction of Jasmine at some other point. We are here to shop till we drop. So let's go ahead and try on this dress. I really like that dress. I feel like Cleo is a girl who just loves wearing skirts and dresses. She feels very glamorous when she does that. So I definitely want to keep that in mind whenever we are shopping and whenever she's getting dressed. But I think I'm gonna buy this dress because I really like it. Beautiful. Before I change her outfit, I'm gonna have her try on one more outfit. I know I just said that she loves to wear skirts and dresses, but this fit is calling my name. So I just need to see her in it, and then we'll see what the vibe is. Let's see. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I like it with this hair. I feel like if her hair was up, this outfit would give, but I really love this top. I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, since I'm not sold, I'm not gonna buy it. I don't know. We might be thinking about it for a while, okay? She is really just yapping it up with her girl, but I do think we bought everything we needed. So I don't know. It might be time to head home. Let me see. All right, we bought 2 handbags. We bought 2 outfits. I tried this outfit on. I didn't try this one on, but I also feel like it might be a little too short. Oh, she's expressing admiration. I love that. They are such cute friends. I can't wait to officially introduce you to her tomorrow, but we're on a mission, girl. We got to go home. We need to have an early night. It's our first day of work tomorrow. Let's see. This one's really cute. I don't know. It's kind of short, but with some tights. I don't know. Can we pull this off for work? Like, is her ass is assin'. I don't know. It might be too much. I'm gonna buy it. I don't know. She looks so good in it. Like, it's giving. All right, we're buying that one. Period. Let me see. Do we regret this? Walk over here. I couldn't get a good view from the front. Yeah, no regrets. You put a necklace on, maybe some tights because it's a little shorter and it eats. Honestly, very successful shopping trip. We're just gonna hug our friend Jasmine and, we'll tell her that we'll catch up with drinks. We want to tell her about our first day on the job. Oh, they are so cute. I love it. But since our girl has had a successful shopping trip, it is definitely time for us to head home. We need to have an early and quiet evening so that we can set ourselves up for success tomorrow. So I'll meet you guys back at the apartment.
Peeking through the see-through. Body green color, I see you. I see you. Used to be in love, now you like fuck Cupid. Had to be a rag, so that nigga feel stupid. Coming through the ground, trying to figure out where you been. All I need to know is that you're outside. Watch you real time, wait to live. Easily adjusted to your new life. Since you let loose, you've been too tight. No place to unknown friends. You don't need to make that your own friends. Don't keep money, these grown men. How do we come up, they sleeping? Take a step out, get some in now. Let your edge out. To some iceberg, you'll be heavy in my mind. Can you get the heck out? I need rest now. Got me bummed out. You, baby, baby, baby. I've been on my empty mind, shit. I should've kept from losing listening. I worry that I wasted the best of me. Oh, you, baby, you don't care.
It's the next morning and my girl Cleo is up bright and early for her first day of work. She is so excited. So she woke up a little bit before her alarm, and she also woke up to a cute message from the guy she's been seeing, wishing her good luck on her first day of work and also mentioning that he wants to see her and her new apartment. So we will definitely be making that happen, and you guys will get to meet him before the end of today's episode. Also, if you saw the cinematic scene, you saw that she met one of her neighbors last night, one of her hot neighbors, and guess who she was dreaming about? Her neighbor, Andre. It says she seems to be experiencing some arousing effects after waking up. Was it an erotic dream, or did she wet the bed by mistake? Girl. She is very attracted to him, y'all, but she did not get a positive first impression. I'll do a more formal introduction in the future, but yeah, very attracted to him. First impression, clingy. So not good vibes off the bat. But he seeped into her subconscious because she was dreaming about him. So I don't know. We'll see if we see him again. Or we will, because he said, you'll see me around. But let's go ahead and get ready for the day. Let me have her use the bathroom first, and then we'll go ahead and brush our teeth. We're gonna have some coffee, have some breakfast, and just have a nice peaceful morning before our first day of work. I'm crying. Not my girl going through it. What is it? I just see positive moodlets over here. Freshly made bed from making the bed. Seeing your bed neat and tidy can make you feel organized, give you a sense of pride, and motivate you to keep conquering all of the tasks on your to-do list. Yeah, girl, you should be feeling good. I'm excited for her first day of work, And also, I saw she has these wants to fulfill an aspirational goal and chat with someone. So I am going to pin those. And let's come over and boil the kettle. We'll grab some breakfast. Let's see. I think we're just going to have some oatmeal. Let me put this out here for her. We'll just wait for our kettle to be ready to make our coffee. But the reason I pin these is because her aspiration is, one of the goals is to introduce herself to 10 Sims. And since it's her first day of work, we will definitely be introducing ourselves to all of our coworkers and chatting it up. So we're going to pin those and fulfill those. But let's make a medium roast coffee. But work does start at 9 a.m. And so I'm going to choose the option to have her work from home, and we are going to head into work so we can work in person. There is no active. Oh, she's drinking her coffee. Don't drink it. All right, she's going to come and eat her breakfast, but there is no active career for the romance consultant career. So I am going to find a way to make it work with a club system. I think it's going to be really fun. I don't want it to be a job where she just works at her computer. I actually really want her to interact with people in person and also actually set some Sims up and be a matchmaker. And I think that'll be really fun. So yeah, I'm really excited for work, and I just hope it goes as smoothly as it can with this game. All right, let's go ahead and clean this up. I'll throw this out for you. And then we're gonna hop in the shower. Let's exfoliate this morning. We're gonna shower with our loofah and make sure that we put on a shower cap as well. All right, my girl's enjoying her shower. She's exfoliating. I love this for her, and I love this mod. It is so realistic. This is a vibe. I'm here for it. All right, so my girl just finished in the shower, so I'm gonna have her come and get dressed for the day. And we'll also sit here and maybe psych ourselves up. We want to feel confident, and we are going to work from home today. Beautiful girl. Yes. Love it. Oh my God, she looks stunning, guys. I'm obsessed. She looks so beautiful. I love it. Yes, we need to feel as confident as possible. We are going to be meeting all of our new coworkers, potentially meeting a new client today. So we want to make the best first impressions today and just have a really good first day at work. Yes, she's feeling herself. I love it. All right, let's go ahead and just apply some makeup. But I'm going to let Cleo finish getting ready for work, and I will meet you guys at her job. I'm so excited. So we finally made it to work with Cleo, and before we get into some gameplay, I just want to introduce you to the Sims that Cleo will be working with. So we're starting off with Union & Co.'s founder, Adrienne Union. She started out working with high-profile clients one-on-one, and over time built Union & Co. into what it is today. Here we have our two senior matchmakers, Rena St. Patrick and Aria Williams. Rena tends to focus more on high-profile clients and occasionally works with new hires, while Aria works with clients and also helps oversee the matchmaking process across the entire team. Here we have Daniel Park and Talia Woods. Daniel is a matchmaker who works more closely with data, and Talia is the agency's romance counselor. So she works really closely with the agency's clients on their relationship patterns and emotional habits to better support them throughout the matchmaking process. So these are the three Sims that Cleo will be sharing a workspace with until she eventually, hopefully, gets her own office. We have Sofia Alvarez. She is a romance health specialist, just like Cleo, so she is new to the agency. Marcus Hale, he is the event coordinator. He plans any events and socials that the agency hosts. And finally, Amelia Lockwood works closely with Talia because she is another emotional health counselor that we have here at the agency. And finally, we have our client experience coordinators, Esme and Uma. The agency literally would not function without them. Okay, last logistical thing before we get into gameplay, the build. We are at what used to be Nova & Co. by Rhea 28. It is now Union & Co. And I quickly want to show you around before we start Cleo's workday. All right, so we're going to do a quick walkthrough. This is the first floor and what the clients see as soon as they come in. On the second floor is kind of like the staff lounge space. We have the kitchen, a place to eat, and another little seating area / hangout spot, and then of course our bathroom. Third floor, we have more office space. We host lectures here at Union & Co. More seating space as well. Definitely lots of places to sit and enjoy the view of San Myshuno. But Adrienne's office is on the third floor as well as Rena's. And then on the fourth floor, we have the shared workspace where Cleo will be working. Aria has her own office overseeing the other employees. And then Daniel and Talia also have their own offices. We have more seating in the hallway. And back here, we have a meeting room, which is where Cleo will be meeting with her client later today. And then an unclaimed office, which will hopefully be for Cleo eventually. This is what we are working towards. And I also put a little closet because you just never know the vibes. There are cute men working here, so you just never know what Cleo might get into. Or anyone else for that matter, if we're being honest. But Cleo is ready to start the day. I did make this a getaway. We have a little schedule. In the morning, we have independent work time. 12 o'clock, we have lunchtime. And then after lunch, it's more independent work time. But that'll be when Cleo is meeting with her very first client, which I'm really excited about. She did set up her workspace already. We definitely want to bring some things in to decorate a little bit. It's a little bland, but we'll do that over time. She has her purse here, and I put a couple books in here, some romance skill books. She brought her lunch, her tablet, which she doesn't need because she did get a work laptop, but she's ready to start her day. She did already meet some of the other employees. We met Aria, and we think that she's responsible. She thinks we are strong-minded. Adrienne, we think that she's strong-minded, and she thinks the same of Cleo. Esme is the secretary. We met downstairs. They both think that the other Sim is interesting. Rena, on the other hand, not so good first impressions on either end. Cleo thinks that she is rude. There's being honest, and then there's being plainly rude for no purpose other than, well, being rude. This Sim appeared to Cleo to be the kind to indulge in that. And then Rena thinks that Cleo is pretentious. So that's a interesting work dynamic. And the other secretary we met downstairs as well. Cleo thinks she's fun to be around, and Uma thinks that Cleo is interesting. So we are going to start off by getting to work. We do have some work from home assignments to give love advice and then research expressions of love. We are going to start our morning by researching expressions of love, and then later this afternoon when Cleo meets with her first client, we will give her some love advice and work on finding our girl a match. But While we work this morning, I am going to have her just do some friendly introductions with the other Sims that we did not meet. These are the Sims that we'll be sharing a workspace with, but let's see what we think of all of them. So I'll let her introduce herself first. Of course, she's attracted to Marcus, and then we'll see what they all think of each other. I'm loving the vibes of this workday already, but let's see what they all think of each other. Okay, so Cleo actually likes Sophia. She thinks that Sophia is responsible, but Sophia thinks that we are pretentious. Marcus, we think he's strong-minded and he has a little crush on us. That's actually kind of cute. And then Amelia, she thinks that Amelia is pretentious and Amelia thinks that we are interesting. Wow, very, very interesting. It takes one to know one, okay, Cleo? But we do have Daniel and Talia in their offices working, and I might actually have them come out and introduce themselves. Daniel is hard at work working on that emergency hotline, but he sees the new girl. He wants to make her feel welcome. What are his traits even? Would he do that? He's a little socially awkward, but he's putting himself out there, okay? Why not? He is attracted to Cleo, so we love that. He thinks that Cleo is strong-minded. He went out of his way to introduce himself, even though he is socially awkward, and he is a little geek, and that's why he's like the data and numbers guy when it comes to matchmaking, which I think is so cute. He's really good at it though. Let me have Talia come out and introduce herself. She is also hard at work, but let me have her do a friendly introduction with Cleo. Everyone here is really nice, I feel like, other than Mina. They want to make her feel welcome. So let's see what we think of her. I feel like Talia is my favorite Sim at Union & Co, Talia and Adrian, so I do want them to like each other. She thinks that Cleo is strong-minded, and Cleo thinks that she is... Oh, that's unfortunate. This is so sad. I want her and Talia to be friends, but she thinks that Talia is annoying. Oh, that actually makes me really sad. But hopefully we can get to know her and see that she's not annoying, or maybe she is annoying and we'll just never be friends. But we're gonna see what happens and if they can work past this. So I'm having Daniel and Talia head back to their offices. They do have to get to work, but I wanted to talk about, why is my girl crying? Please, not at work. Missing them from grieving? Girl, bye. Continuing on is one thing. Living each day on top of that is another. The most Cleo can do is take it one day at a time. I hate her because we need to get over it. We're meeting with our therapist tomorrow and we're working through this grief because I can't deal with her crying at work. Look at her. She wants to get a promotion. And girl, you are not going to get a promotion if you are at work crying. We need to lock in. We're starting over in San Myshuno. It's been years since a breakup and we just need to get past it and get under someone else, which you have with your lover, okay, who we will be meeting later. So I just don't understand what the tears are about. And what else is here? First impressions are strong. This is from meeting Talia. Nothing to do about it. And maybe Amelia as well. But the Sim just isn't inspiring any kinship in Cleo. Cheered to death. I think Talia is a cheerful Sim, so this might be from her. So she's not feeling Talia at all. And that makes me really sad because I really like Talia. But I wanted to talk about what our girl Cleo needs to do to get this promotion that she is craving. We need to work on our romance skill and our logic skill. It won't be easy to get the promotion because we do have to consistently work on these skills in order to do that. So it'll take some time, which I like. But I also want her to be successful at matching her first client in order to definitely just secure that promotion. I don't want it to be super easy. And just because she gets a promotion does not mean that she will get that office that she is craving. So that is another thing that I really want her to work towards. I don't want it to be like, you get a promotion and now you have an office. I want her to do more than just that. But we completed our first task, which was to research expressions of love. Sure, she likes small talk. I'm gonna have her sit over here now. Oh no, girl, you need to get over it. We cannot be crying at the office, okay? Get over it. But since we finished our first task and we have about half an hour before lunch, I'm gonna have her sit over there and work on her romance skill. You know, it's one of the requirements for our promotion, and we are only at level 7, so we need to lock in and work on that skill. Although I don't know if reading this book is helping us. Maybe we need to read the third book. It seems like that book is not the one for our skill. Yeah, it's not. So we need to lock in and read the third book to work on our romance skill. Okay, but everyone's just yapping. It's been a really great morning at work so far. She wants to compliment someone. Stop. That's so, I love that. She just wants to be friends with everyone here at work. But it is officially time for lunch. Everyone's gonna head downstairs to eat. I'm probably gonna call them down to eat. But before I do, I definitely want her. Oh, she stopped reading. Okay. To do what, girl? To do what? Oh my God. No. Y'all, therapy immediately. We're just going to ignore the fact that my girl is crying over her ex, and I'm going to have her just call everyone down. Yeah, no, oh, okay, it's going away. 8 minutes. Thank freaking God, because I can't deal. That means it's been a really great work day if this has been overpowered, thankfully. But we're calling everyone down for lunch. My girl did bring her own lunch, so we're going to go ahead and unpack this and sit down and enjoy it and stop freaking crying. Thank goodness. But everyone came downstairs, and Cleo seems to be the only one who brought her lunch, so she is already enjoying her lunch. We got an attractiveness alert for Marcus, who has a crush on us. So she has a buff that says a breathtaking encounter from seeing an attractive sim. Cleo's eyes were caressed by a truly magnificent sight as a particularly appealing sim just entered her view, that being Marcus. But everyone's just socializing. Who's having coffee? Oh, Arya sat down with us, and actually so did Rena. So we're gonna go ahead and get to know them. Maybe we will talk about work as well. You know, we got a bad first impression with Rena, but she is a person of authority here at work. So we definitely want to get to know her, even though we don't like her and we don't get the best vibes. And we'll also get to know Daniel. But it seems like no one eats and everyone just drinks coffee. Everyone's just going to be super caffeinated. Oh, we also got an attractiveness alert for Daniel. All right, girl. You're just attracted to all of your coworkers. Even though, oh, this is the first impression we got for him. I didn't realize this. We think he's immature. Maybe I didn't notice. We're not compatible. We think he's immature and he thinks that we are strong-minded. I did not know that we thought that of him. Oh, that's awkward. Okay, so we don't like Daniel's vibe. I think he's adorable though. Oh, our boss is sitting with us. Yes, let's get to know her. Let's maybe discuss work. And since she's sitting with us, actually, I did make a club for Union and Co. So I want her to invite her to join Union and Co. But I do want my girl Cleo to head upstairs. I'm just gonna have the boss just make sure she's having a great day so far. So we'll ask about her day. But this seems like a really great workspace. Everyone seems to get along. I haven't picked up on anything kind of negative yet, so it's been a really good day for Cleo. And we have the adoring sentiment, so Adrian, our boss, really likes us. I love that. But I'm gonna have her head upstairs. She is ambitious. She wants to get a promotion, so she's gonna come up and do a little bit more work and just prepare for that meeting with her very first client. I'm just gonna have her study modern love on the computer. And I feel like this is her preparing for the meeting with her client. Like she's looking at her client's profile and just learning a bit about her before she arrives. I'm gonna say that the meeting is at 2:30. I feel like that's a good time, and it gives my girl enough time to study modern love. And we'll also do some research. We are going to research romance tips and tricks, romance tips. I think the romance tips helps us work on our romance skill. So she is working on her romance skill, and then we will be meeting with our client at 2:30. And I think Rena is gonna facilitate that introduction since we are working under her. I think it's so funny working here at Union & Co. because everyone's constantly researching romance and doing things related to love. Everyone's just flirty all the time. So it's definitely going to be very interesting. But Rena came up and she is looking for my girl Cleo. It looks like our very first client is here. So I'm just having her kind of let Cleo know. All right, so I'm having Rena and Cleo head over to the meeting room. Since Cleo does not have her own office, whenever she meets with a client, it will be in here. But our very first client is Penelope Pizzazz, or as you guys know her, Penny Pizzazz. I'm so freaking excited to match her up with someone. Cleo is slowly making her way here. So Penny is a 2-star celebrity. She is an influencer in my save. I'm just gonna have Cleo grab a seat and Rena as well, since she is the one who's kind of just supervising the meeting and helping facilitate the conversation. So because Penny is a 2-star celebrity, she has to initiate the introduction with both of the Sims here, Rena and Cleo. So I'm just gonna have her do a friendly introduction with the both of them and we can kind of get started with our first. Oh no, I'm not dealing with the period thing. I'm sorry, girl. Like, you need to get it together. All right, so Penny introduced herself to Rena and Cleo, but unfortunately her period symptoms are just not going away. So I am having Cleo just gift her a pad because I don't think she had one. So we are gifting her a pad and then Cleo and Rena are just gonna hang out while Penny goes to the bathroom. So these two are just waiting for Penny to come back up. So we'll just continue getting to know Rena. We just learned that she is very wealthy. Oh, she's feeling uncaring. Oh, she thinks that we are too full of ourselves. I can't. The other Sims' airs of being full of themselves are not gaining them any favor in Rena's eyes. Yikes. So she's not happy to be working with us at all. All right, but Penny is on her way back up. And thankfully, that means we won't have to entertain this conversation with Rena any longer because clearly she doesn't like us. You know what I think that means, y'all? She sees us as a threat, okay? She thinks we are here to take her job. And you know what? We will. But Penny is going to sit down and we're gonna start off that conversation and talk about love. Thankfully, no girl, talk to me, please save me from this conversation with this woman. Please save me. Oh my God, because her feeling this type of way is insane. Let's see if we can talk about love. Also, because of the gift that we gave her, we gifted her a pad, we got a positive sentiment, growing closer from quality time, which I love because we do want to have a good relationship with our client because that is the only way that we'll be able to really set her up and get a good match for her. But she thinks that Penny is sophisticated and Penny thinks that we are strong-minded. So it looks like working with Penny is gonna go really well. I am excited. And I think Rena is so upset and she's like, girl, you got this. Essentially, that she's gonna see herself out. She facilitated the introduction and it's time for her to go. Look at her marching off. That is insane. But we are gonna go ahead and just continue getting to know Penny. Oh, she just complimented her and said that she looked beautiful. I love that. Let's just get to know her. And see what she's interested in terms of a relationship. So let's learn more about personality attraction. Cleo has learned that she's romantic. Okay. I want to learn her like turn-ons and turn-offs because that is the only way that we'll be able to find a good match for her. So let's do personality turn-offs. Oh, here, she told us everything. Okay, so career-minded Sims, wealthy Sims, creative skills. She wants someone that knows how to cook. I get that, girl, because I hate cooking. Someone who takes care of themselves, can make her laugh. Loyal. Okay, she wants to start a family. She does not want someone who is broke, does not want someone who works for themselves or that is lazy. We learned a lot. Okay, so we know a lot about what she wants. I want to maybe give her unsolicited love advice and maybe share love insights. And this is Cleo just telling Penny that she needs to be open to love. We are going to match her with someone, but when it comes down to that match, we just earned our other 620 simoleons. But Penny and Cleo are kind of wrapping up their conversation. She is letting Penny know that she's going to try to find her a few potential matches, and some of them may have a few things on her turn-ons, but they may not have everything. And so she's just telling her to be open-minded. And Penny is down for that, but it seems like we had a really great first meeting. Penny's feeling confident. Love is in the air, sensing the whirlwind of love, revitalizing and reigniting the desire to unite hearts. Sob, also they were hyping each other up. They needed to hear those words. They needed that little reminder. Oh, I think that your beautiful comment was Penelope complimenting us. I love that. We've had a girl, get over it. We had a really great first meeting with Penelope. They are still acquaintances, but we're off to a great start. Let's just have one last deep conversation with her. It is 5 o'clock, so our workday is basically over, and it is time for us to kind of say goodbye to all of our co-workers and end this meeting with Penelope. It looks like we became friends and we are getaway buddies for life. No, we're not. I'm deleting any sentiments like this because this is work, okay, baby? But we are gonna go ahead and say goodbye. Since it was such a great first meeting, I think we can give her a hug. Let's go ahead and hug Penny, and then I can unlock this door. And my girl said she's gonna sit down, or maybe, you know what, I'll have her look at the database at home. We'll do some work at home instead of staying here at the office. We have been here all day and we have to wait for the guy that she's dating back at home anyways. So we said bye to Penny, but everyone is still working so hard. Not her sitting at our desk. Girl, goodbye. I locked everyone's computer for different people, but we're not really friends with anyone at the office, you know, so we can't really hug anyone goodbye. So I think I'm just gonna have her grab her bag and we are gonna start heading out because it's time. Seems like everyone here is getting along, but it was only our first day, so we are not there yet with everyone else. All right, we are grabbing our belongings. Beautiful. Guys, it was a really successful first day at work for our girl Cleo. I think that meeting with Penny went so well. Everyone at work, aside from a handful of people, was really nice. We like almost everyone, and it just went so much better than I thought. I actually had a lot of fun, but I was originally going to have Cleo meet up with a friend for a drink, but it is later than I thought it would be, and the guy she's dating is coming over tonight. So I'm just going to have her head home, do some more work. She's excited to find some potential matches for Penny, so we're gonna do that and just end the evening with our lover. But I will meet up with you guys back home. So Cleo made it back home from work, and I just let her have some time to freshen up, shower, and wash off today's work day because her lover, the guy that she's been seeing, is going to be coming over. But before she calls him up to come over, she did want to catch up with her baby sister Imani. So we called her up. We're doing a little check-in, telling her about our first day of work and mentioning how we saw her boyfriend yesterday, and just really making sure that our sister is okay because her boyfriend wasn't okay when we saw him. So we just want to make sure that that's not the same for Imani. But while Cleo finishes catching up with her sister, I did want to mention that she bumped into Andre, the neighbor she met last night, and they had a little neighborly chat. It was a mild but polite discussion about the cost of rent. The conversation didn't last long, and neither Sim was particularly enthralled by the topic. So it was a very boring conversation. And even though it was boring, Cleo could not stop thinking about how hot Andre is throughout the entire discussion. That man has so many of the qualities that make Cleo's heart race as if it were on a cross-country marathon. She even got the little breathtaking encounters from seeing him. She just thinks that he is a fine specimen of a sim and can't stop thinking about how fine he is. She even dreamt about him. So she really can't get him out of her head, even though she got a negative first impression for him. But that is besides the point. He's hot. So it doesn't matter if she thinks that he's clingy, okay? But it looks like we finished talking to our sister, and she said, "You always know how to make me smile. Stop it." She said thanks for that. I love their relationship. She got a little buff that says endless talks from phone call. We could talk all day and still have more to say. I literally love their relationship, and I'm just so glad that we got a chance to catch up with her, but let me invite Nate over. I'm just having Cleo call him up and she's letting him know that he's free to come over now. She's free, even though she does have to get some work done while he's here. And he's like, don't worry about that, babe. Like, I'll bring wine. I'll make you some dinner. I'm just excited to see you and your apartment. And there he is. We're going to go ahead and say hi to Nate. This is the guy that she's been dating. And this is how they say hi to each other, guys. He wants to put her through the mattress. Who's calling us? Camila? No, we don't want to do that. Yeah, he's asking to get down and dirty. Let's tone it down a little bit. I know we all want to do this, but let's tone it down. And how about we just give each other a hug? Let's start with a little embrace and maybe a kiss or something. Let's embrace him. I actually do want to control him. So Nate is a passionate lover and oh my God, not again. No, Cleo. This time it was Cleo, y'all. I can't. First him, they are on the same page when it comes to getting down and dirty. Like this is every time that they are together. That is just the kind of dynamic that they have. They are very, very steamy. But like I was saying, Nate is a passionate lover and he's just very caring when it comes to my girl Cleo. So he wants to congratulate her on her first day of work and he got her some flowers and chocolate just to celebrate her. It's something small, but still something to recognize that it's a big deal that she got her dream job and she's starting over here in the city. And he's just so proud of her and her accomplishments. He's giving her flowers, chocolate, some kisses, and then I'm gonna obviously thank him. Cleo's gonna thank him, but then we're gonna get straight to work. He's gonna make her dinner. He brought some wine because I don't want them to get carried away again because that was the second time that they tried to woohoo. But they're having a little dessert before dinner. Let's show our appreciation and then I'll have her head to work because we definitely have some work that needs to get done. They are so cute. I love it. Love to see it. Did she get a buff from that? She sure did. It says sweet gift from getting a chocolates box. The most desired gift of love is not diamonds or gold. It's just some simple flowers with chocolate. I love that. That is so cute. But I'm just having Cleo come into her makeshift office. She set up her printer, set up a cute little lamp because she knew she wanted to get some work done tonight. And I'm just gonna have her research some romance tips while Nate is in the kitchen chefing it up for our girl. He's gonna set up a cute little dinner with some wine for her after she finishes her work. But my girl Cleo met her very first client today and she is determined to find Penny some matches. Penny told her what she is looking for in a partner. She told Cleo her turn-ons, her turn-offs, and now Cleo is looking at the Union & Co. matchmaking system, trying to find the perfect match for Penny. And the reason that I'm having Cleo do this today is because the next time that we see Cleo, we are actually gonna go with Penny on her very first date with one of the matches. And I want you guys to vote for that very first match. So once Cleo finds the matches for Penny, I'm gonna introduce you to all of them and you guys will choose the first date for Penny. And I just cannot wait for that. But it looks like she's finishing up. She did just get a notification to become romantic because she works in the romance consultant career. She is going to get that a lot and probably love bug a lot. And I will probably wait at least 3 times to maybe decide that she will discover that she's a romantic sim. It's just gonna come up a lot because she's doing things that a romantic sim would do, but she just works in romance. She's a matchmaker. But you see, this is what I'm talking about, okay? So we're gonna say no the first few times and we'll see how she behaves throughout the series. And if she's actually someone who's romantic and a love bug, then maybe one day I will say yes. But before I introduce you to the matches, I did want to mention that I actually want to create a club for all of Cleo's clients. So this is going to be Union & Co. clients. And so whenever she's working with a new client, we will add them to this club. And when she's done working with the client, we will remove them from a club. But this will make it really easy to set up dates and set up meetings for Cleo and her client. So once we find Penny's matches, we will go ahead and add them to the club to set them up on their dates. But at this point, Cleo has found 3 potential matches for Penelope Pizzazz, and here they are. They are very, very handsome, and they each have their own traits that make them potential matches for Penny. Cleo is a very visual person, so she had to print these out and get it set up to make sure that they not only match Penny in terms of personality, but that they would look good. So I'm going to introduce you to them, and then you guys will decide who you want Penny to go on a date with the next time that we spend time with Cleo. Before I introduce you guys to all of our matches, I did want to give a quick shout out to Ren Sims. She created this beautiful template for Union & Co. so that I can introduce you to all of the future matches that Cleo finds for her clients. So thank you so much, Renee. You really made my vision come to life, and I am forever grateful. But we have our very first match. His name is Nico, and he's 30. He works in tech, and I feel like Cleo liked that he's family oriented but with personality. Like, he's active, has a dog, he's a little goofball, and I just feel like he could really match Penny's lifestyle. Next we have Ethan Daniels, and he is a professional athlete, and I feel like Cleo picked him because he just hits a lot of Penny's boxes. He's ambitious, career-minded, loyal, and he just feels like he'd be a solid match for Penny. And finally, we have Amir Aziz, who is 29 and works as an actor in Del Sol Valley. And I think Cleo picked him because he brings that romantic side that the other Sims don't have. He's creative, confident, and he just has a different energy in comparison to the other 2 matches. So now that you've met all the matches, I'm gonna leave a poll down below, and I want you guys to vote for who Penny should go on a date with in Cleo's next episode. But it's finally time for dinner. Nate called our girl Cleo over, and it looks so good. I need to have Cleo take a picture of it because this lamb looks delicious. And we're gonna do one just like this, no face, no case, okay? And we're gonna go ahead and post it on our social media before we start eating. Perfect. Let me have her post this on Simstagram, and then she can enjoy the beautiful meal that Nate made for her. And let me have him start eating as well. And now he can finally hear about Cleo's work day. So he's gonna go ahead and ask about her day, and she's gonna tell him how her first day of work was. We'll have a deep conversation, maybe even share our deeply personal thoughts. And she's letting him know that it was honestly a really great first day. She met her first client, and she's just so excited about her new job that she was excited to continue working, and that's why she wanted to get some things done before she was able to dedicate some time to him. So that's what she was doing, and it was a really great day. But she is venting about her coworkers now because, you know, Rena is going to present as a challenge. That is her supervisor. That's the person she reports to. And Rena seems like a bitch, honestly. So it's going to be very interesting for work to kind of have to navigate that. And so she was just kind of opening up to him. But now she's feeling a little flirty. She's thankful for this dinner and that she gets a fresh meal made by Nate. So let's flirt a little bit with him. Maybe I'll just have her do a flirt and a seductive compliment, because my girl is a seducer and she definitely wants to seduce this man into those sheets. I mean, they both tried when he first got here, but I slowed them down a little bit. So definitely after dinner, it'll be time to call it a night anyways. And so they will be making their way into the bedroom. That's for sure. Oh, that seductive compliment did something to Nate, because after that, he immediately finished his food. I'm crying. He's feeling that desire. So that seductive compliment definitely worked. My girl is feeling optimistic from venting with a friend. After venting with Nate and sharing her struggles, Cleo feels empowered and ready to take on the world. It also looks like they got a sentiment together. It says, "I'm glad you don't think my llama jokes are getting old. I feel like you just get me." They definitely do get each other. They've known each other for a while and feel very comfortable with each other. I think I want Nate to be a little passionate passionate. He is a passionate lover. So I'm going to say, look at you. How am I supposed to focus when you look like this? So let's go ahead and say that and see what Cleo says. She says, well, you don't got to focus on anything, baby. I'm right here. And she finished her wine. Nate is the one who's still babysitting. So my girl is feeling perfectly. It says that the wine paired perfectly with the rack of lamb. She's not feeling tipsy. Oh no, she is. That's what I was looking for. She is feeling slightly inebriated. So she's ready. Okay, let me see. She's a spicy lover. So let me see what we can say. Let's say, tell me how bad you want it. And maybe we'll try another seductive compliment and he will clean up and we'll make our way into the bedroom. He said bad, like real bad. And what did she say? Oh, she has a buff from the comment he made. A distraction from receiving a bold flirt. Cleo can't help it if they know they're a distraction. They know they look good, but the way that it was said, yeah, they're feeling themselves now. Of course you are, baby girl. Of course you are. Let me have Nate quickly start cleaning up. Once he's done cleaning up, I'm going to have her attempt to seduce Nathaniel and we are going to make our way into the bedroom. Let's see. Oh, we'll whisper about desires as well. Oh, I love it. Yes, that's right, girl. You tell him exactly what you need. Oh, Cleo. I know you guys saw that. I told her to whisper about desires and she started talking about marriage and he brushed things off. That is really, really awkward. I think this is the perfect time to maybe have an emotional outburst for sure because that is so crazy. But like, yeah, this is crazy. That's crazy. That's really crazy. Okay, but it's okay. Despite that, he likes that. He likes her disorganized attachment style. That's their relationship. They're steamy, they're messy, they are something else. That is insane, guys. I'm so shook right now, honestly. But they made their way into the bedroom. I have not chosen their woohoo styles, so let me do that right now. For Cleo, I'm gonna choose wild and hot and submissive. And then for Nate, I am going to choose romantic and tender. So he's not similar to Cleo in that sense, but he is dominant. So that is where they kind of get along in the bedroom. Okay, so now that we have that, they can continue having fun. So let me have him let Cleo do an action. Oh, she asked for punishment. And Nate really liked that. So that just made them very satisfied in their relationship. Let me have him do another one. He was quick with that punishment. He said, you want punishment? I'll give you punishment. Okay, period. Let's do something else. Maybe we're gonna pull his hair and he might not like that because he's romantic and tender. So he is going to stroke her hair and I think also kiss her deeply. I love that. So in the sense of him being dominant, he likes control in the bedroom, but he likes control and being passionate, okay? Control with passion is his thing. And then Cleo, on the other hand, she likes to be dominated. Maybe I'm saying too much. You two might ban me. But they finished up. Let's see how that went. It says seductive woohoo from seducer trait. What comes after seducing? Woohoo. I did that and ready to gear up again for more seducing. So she's winning. She did what she needed to do to get her man in the bedroom. It says that's my jam from interactive woohoo. Things got extra heated up when Cleo acts according to her woohoo styles without getting a negative reaction. We love that. They are feeling super satisfied in their romantic relationship. She is on a woohoo high. That woohoo scratched all of Cleo's favorite itches. Her partner must have known her taste or have a compatible one. So she is feeling really great. Pregnancy-free woohooing. She's feeling great, honestly, but she does have this little sad buff at the end. Emotional whirlwind from having an emotional outburst. And that was from her comment about marriage and Nate kind of reacting the way that he did. And she had an outburst, but then he distracted her and asked her to get down and dirty. And she said yes. You know, he likes when she has her outbursts, okay? But these two are very much ready for round 2. So I'm going to let them enjoy each other's company. This is the end of the episode, but don't go anywhere because there is a cinematic outro. It is very important for the story I'm trying to tell. So make sure you stick around and watch it. But because it's the end, I have to say goodbye. So thank you so much for watching the very first episode of In Between. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed getting to know our girl Cleo. I love her so much, and I'm just so excited for you guys to learn even more about her and for you to meet her sister Imani in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, a comment, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye.